yeah. 1 2 1 2. Hey, hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Shannon show. Da da ba da ba ba. Hey. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hope everybody's doing all right today. Boy, I managed to get on here today. I couldn't make it last week. Boy, it was rough. I tell you what though, I'm up in here today. I'm trying not to be on here too long because I just got in not too long, but uh let's see what happened. Oh yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed my 10th anniversary video. Mm, Yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed my video. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Hope everybody enjoyed my video. Uh-huh. 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 Yep. I had fun putting that reel together. I tell you what, it's been a long oh. Yeah, but that 10th anniversary, it took me some days to put that together to dig up the reel. Dig up. I got 10 years worth of videos I dig through to putting that together. So I appreciate everyone who came in on the stream. Not the stream, but who participated on it. Mm-hmm. I appreciate Marlene, Miss Kim Blingbar, of course, my mom, my family, friends from work. Who else? Cousins Collections, Pop House with Animal. Who else was in there? Team Build with Geo. Who else? Oh, J Dub Vlogs was in there. Mm-hmm. Oh, South Texas Collectibles was up in there. Up in there. Of course, the Squishy family. They was in there. Mm-hmm. The Squishy family. We are family. We family. We family now. We's a family. We's a family. Oh Lord, we a family. Oh Lord. But yeah, I appreciate it. I had so much fun putting that together. It took me I would come home after work looking for clips, trying to put it together. It took me a couple of days to put that together. Mm-hmm. So as you can see, it starts off. Jennifer does, she says the new happy 10th anniversary. And then my mom comes in as the first video clip. And then you start seeing my kind of like my videos or clips popping up from my show. And then you see the old promos in there. Oh, you see my first guest was my buddy Mike Williams, the Great Lake Mike Williams, my buddy Andrew. We playing the game, playing that lightning reaction game, which is really fun. Mm-hmm. When I woke up, it was fun. So Marlene said she said she went back and watched it twice in the lightning game, watching me get shot. That ain't funny. She ain't funny. No. I got a lot of good comments on it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see the old promos on there. You see Ari Lehman, the first Jason on there. From the first Jason from Friday the 13th. He's a little kid in the water who pulls the girl down in the lake on that boat in the lake at the end of the movie. That's him. He was cool. You can go and check it out. I also did an interview with him. I should have put a clip of Michael Myers, the first Michael Myers, Tony Moran on there. I should have put some of that interview on there, but you can actually see the interview. I did an interview 5-6 years ago. I interviewed him, Sammy Terry. Yeah, it was. I had a lot of fun putting it together. It was cool that everybody who participated in it, I like how Kim did her graphics with showing the 10 years anniversary on there. That was cool. And my aunt on there, you see her in the old promos. My cousins, everybody was. Oh, me and my cousin John in there. He's the one who took over the show. I thought that was fun. Yeah, we did that at his house. That episode. I think that's when I went back. I think that was still 2019 and went back for grandma's birthday. And of course, you see my grandma giving a hug, a kiss. My grandma, That was like the last time I saw my grandma in 2019. It was for her birthday party, so that was September 7th, 2019. So that was 7 years ago. Mm-hmm. As me, last time me actually seeing her, having getting actual physical videos and pictures of her, because I got a whole bunch. Mm-hmm. Grandma, but when the pandemic hit, I talked to her over the phone. Of course, I recorded our conversations. I got her saying happy birthday, all that kind of stuff. Appreciate my uncle Dwight on there, my uncle Daryl. They all participate. Uncles, yeah. Oh, it was hard going through those clips. Seeing my grandparents, So I just kind of try to put some fun stuff on there and make it fun. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. But yeah, who knows? God willing, another 5 more years, the 15th anniversary. Who knows? I might be at 200 million subscribers by 2031. Mm-hmm. 2031. Yep. 2031, 2031, 3031, 2031. Yeah. 2031. Yeah. I think it'd be fun. Fun. Dun-dun, dun-dun, dun-dun. Oh, I did a video for my 1 anniversary too. The first time I told somebody about it, they kind of laughed. It's funny. I did my 1 year anniversary. I didn't get to my 5 year anniversary. I was so busy with work, but I tell you what, I made sure I got that 10th anniversary in. I plan on making some t-shirts and stickers as well soon coming, working on that as well for the 10th anniversary. Like I did my Shannon Claus, I did it the mug. So I do t-shirts, I think, and stickers. So I think it'll be fun. Mm-hmm. It'll be fun. We're going to have fun. Yeah, it's going to be fun, but I appreciate everybody who participated. That was really fun. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. There was more people I wanted to get on it, but I couldn't get a hold of in time, whatever, because I was trying to get that done as soon as possible. I didn't want that to keep going on long. I wanted to get it done because I missed the 5th anniversary. I said, I'm not letting this one slide by. Cars drive by with the booming systems. Yep. But it was fun though. It sure was. Fun. Like a function say, fun. Dun-dun. I know. Lord, I'm tired. But yeah, it was fun. Everybody came out, so I'm working hard on my Chef Shannon and Friends channel. I'm gonna have friends coming on there as guests and like start doing taste tests with me as well. So I'm gonna really step it up on my cooking channel, my Chef Shannon and Friends. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So I got a lot of friends lined up who want to be on there and do taste tests with. I talked to some of them like doing taste tests or certain, stuff, that kind of thing. So I got quite a few people lined up who want to be on there and do it. So that'll be fun as well. So look forward for my coming guest on my Chef Shannon and Friends channel as well. Mm-hmm. Yep. We're gonna have some fun. Funkin' is a thing that all of us. If you don't like my music, you don't have to use it. Funkin' is a thing that all of us release. You don't like my music. It's been a crazy week. NCAA stuff is trying to roll up in here. Mm-hmm. And NCAA will roll up in here. Good old NCAA roll to the Final Four. I know Carolina ain't gonna make it. Boy, funkin' is a thing that all of us release. Boy, I tell you what, week is going by. I swear, it's like work, get home late, then trying to get my stuff done, and then trying to go to bed and get that. hmm So I tell a few people I got some people I got to beat down. I got to beat down. hmm Yeah, so I got some people I got to beat down this year for what you call. I got to beat Kim down and Gallagher. I got a friend at work. I got to whoop up on his son, take his son down. This is the wipeout tour, so he's gonna be first. Kim is gonna be last in this show. Show is. Uh-huh. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Feel the intensity. But yeah, I'm gonna have some fun though. I'm just getting warm. Yeah, I really like how my channel is. I really like how my channel is going this year because finally got serious. Well, last year January I did my Atari video, but what I was doing was I decided to get my camera and do a test with my Funkos with the Superman one playing around. I did the test. I was doing shots, doing shoots, demos, and then I end up. Then I just skipped a few months, man. So then end up getting back serious, picking back up on my channel back in July. I did my Captain Shantastic, so I decided just go at it, get serious. I had those Funkos from Kokomo Toys that haul, so that was one. So I decided when I did that video, Marlene came to the stream, Life of Marlene, when she made that suggestion about I think doing the video scheduling and stuff, that's been the biggest key to helping me get my stuff done. Mm-mm. Yep. Can't believe how many I don't think I've ever been this consistent out of all the years. I think this is the most consistent I have been. I mean, putting them out every week because like my other older videos, I would do the videos, but I had no set schedule or anything. I would just do the video and upload them. But I did see that thing about scheduling your videos years ago, but it was something I meant to check out, but I never got around to it. Hey, what's going on, Kim? How you doing now? Kim is in the building. Miss Kim at Miss Kim's Bling Bar. Yeah, here's Kim. She's the one who gave me the 10-year anniversary. I like the animation graphics that she hooked up in the video. Mm-hmm. So for anybody who's watching and looking, please hit the like. I appreciate if you hit the like button and share my stream out. That will help me out a little bit. Just a little bit more. mm-hmm. Yeah. But yeah, that anniversary was fun. It really was. I thought, you know what? Somebody said it was that was a lot for 38 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I really packed it in. That's what I was trying to do and keep the pace going, have it moving fast, the pace, and really packing it in. I was trying to pack a big punch on that reel. hmm I had more footage and stuff, but I went there. I was going in there cutting down stuff, trying to figure out put this in here. But then I kind of figure out I have a system like do like some of the bloopers and the promos and the guests. Just a mix of everything, and then at the end close out with everybody saying happy anniversary, and then me explaining about my show, my family and everything, grandma, and explain how I got started with the name Sure Shannon and all that kind of stuff. So I had fun. Yeah, it was fun. Fun, fun, fun. Dun, 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 dun. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Funkin' is a thing that all of us release. Yeah, I think this year has gone way better than any other year. I'm more consistent. I'm back. I think the game changer. I told somebody, I think in 2024, Days of the Dead, August 2024, that's when I kind of got back on track wanting to do Funkos. Well, yeah, it was 2024 when I started. I switched back around, even though I did the Atari video January 25 or February 25, but I was still doing the test with my Funkos. Those little retro Funko boxes that I had, retro toys of the Funkos. I stopped. I bought Funkos back. Started getting serious with the Funkos August 24, and I bought those retro ones September. I did a video, but then I stopped after that. But then next thing I did was my Shannon Claus. I did every 12 days of Christmas. Then I did a Atari video, but now I'm back on track. Everything I see a big difference. Yeah. Now it's like my mind. I keep coming up with what episode I can make next. It's like I feel like I'm getting into some kind of rhythm. I mean, a really serious rhythm, like versus all the other times, you know. So this is definitely different. I can't wait to see what it look like. Uh, July would be a year of me being consistent. I was doing 3 videos a week, but now I decided to pull back because 3 was a little much. So I decided to pull back 2 videos, and now my Chef Shannon, I do a video. So I still do 3 videos. So 2 of my Sure Shannons and 1 of my Chef Shannon. Yeah, so that way I can have time to do you know my Chef Shannon and trying to balance it. But yeah, it's fun. I see the difference in the consistency too, because I was sitting here just counting all the videos I got as far as videos, and my love for those Funko sodas even set me off even more. The Thrill Joys, I really love the Funkos, and then I got into the Thrill Joys. That really helped, and then I derailed and went to do Funko sodas. Like it's like I've been looking everywhere. I looked on Etsy too. I seen deals on Etsy as well for Funko sodas. I've been on a serious hunt. I mean, I'm going after everything thanks to Squishy Mom. Because it was a good thing somebody else had to show me the light. They had to help me find my way, find my way, find my way. Mhm. Yep. So let me see. Since July, my Captain Shantastic. I don't start with that video. I started with the video after my Captain Shantastic when I got serious. So I got 1. So Kokomo Toys haul was my first one. I said, well, might as well because I bought all those Funkos. I remember doing that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 14, 18, 22, 26, 30, 34, 38, 42, 46, 50, 54, 58, 62, 62, 68, 68, 72, 76, 80, 84, 84, 88. Oh, wow. I'm up to 88 videos since July. Wow. I don't think I ever pumped out that many videos, not in 1 year, and the consistency every week. 88 videos. My latest ones that Funko Chase that I pulled, the Funko Star Wars. Mm-hmm. And my new one's gonna come out for tomorrow. It'll be 89 videos. Oh my gosh. And my Chef Shannon, my consistency, I like how it's going every week. Man, at least once a week. Because that was always my goal, at least to try to get a video out once a week. I finally got there. So now I feel it now. I'm really, really into it, because the video is supposed to be fun. Don't make it feel like, it's supposed to be work. Oh, I got to make a video. I got to hurry up. No, you should have fun. Because now that feeling come back to me the way I remember in the beginning, just having fun with it. Cause that's what it is, having fun, but serious at the same time. Something I want to do, as you can see. Yeah. Well, I've been serious for 10 years, but learning and understanding. But I've been at this thing for 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. Good gosh. So technically, my first video was that demo of Smash Brothers February, but the official video for my channel was March 3rd, 2016. But 10 years, wow! Could you imagine, like, in 20 years where I'll be? Maybe in 20 years I'll be at like 900 million subscribers. I might see if I already got on my dream board. I posted up there back in when Marlene was in the stream, talking about I made a note, said on this date 12 20 22. So 4 years ago, I I'm shooting for 200 million subscribers on the Sure Shannon show, and Chef Shannon. So that was 4 years. So I got both of my channels on that my dream board, and that's another thing too. I got a dream board. You know, I have a dream board as well. Yeah, I think half of those things on my dream board already happened. Things I just threw on there. I kind of thought about. They just kind of. So one, two, three. Let's see here. Four, five. Five things on that dream board has happened. Yeah, five things on that dream board is happy. I mean, not happy. It has happened. Yeah, five things on that dream board has happened. Mm-hmm. Yeah, five things on that dream board has already happened. I should go in there and put like a check, make a check, cut out a check and put it next to it. Already happened. Check it off. Mm-hmm. I got two Disney Worlds. Don't wait, Disney. We already hit Disney World up. Yeah, but yeah, there's some other stuff on that board. I haven't added. That's that was just one day. I only added that stuff. That was like back in. I made this dream board like back in 2000. Hmm, let's see, back in 2000. I don't know, 13 or 14 maybe. Yeah, maybe 13 or 14. I made this dream board, and from that day forth, I haven't added anything to it. Yeah, only thing I added to was that note. So that was 4 years ago. The first time I added anything since the first time I made that dream board. Yeah, so I'm still. I got Bootsy Collins on there. I want to meet Bootsy Collins on my dream board. You know, I think it's helped with people dream on. My thing on there, I got said dream on, dreamer, dream, dream to dare. Yeah, dream to dare. I think, and dream on, dreamer. But yeah, I think it helps some people like writing their goals down on paper or having it on a piece of paper, like on a billboard, so that way they can see the goals that they shooting for. I told somebody at work, should make a dream board. It helps you to see it in front of you, so that way it keeps you motivated. I think with that Funko soda I got with Kato, because I got him like back in 21, I think 20 or 21. I think, yeah, when I bought that Funko soda. So from that day forth, when I bought it and I put it on my shelf, I've been looking at it since like 21. So that's been 5 years now. So every morning I wake up, getting ready for work, I see that can. I don't know, but it's just seeing that can. So maybe that was a thing, like a goal for people. I don't know, maybe subconsciously to want to, I don't know, the soda. Maybe it was something saying that maybe it's still something there about those sodas, because I still had that one, you know, and I still had that memory where we went to. And so I guess when Squishy Mom came on with that short back in December, and the Funko soda, when I actually saw, because that was like the only, I saw some other Funko sodas, but when I saw her with that Heat Miser, that was the game changer. That's what really got me pumped up. Somebody inspired me to like pick back up on where I left off. So now it's like I'm just on the loose, trying to get my hands on any kind of Funko soda I can. I mean, I'm on the loose too. I'm on a serious chase for Funko sodas. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that dream board is cool. I made. Mm-hmm. I told you twice, but yeah, 200 million subscribers on both of my channels. Now, oh my gosh, could you imagine that? 200 million subscribers on both channels? That's 400 million 400 million subscribers. Could you imagine that? 200 on both channels? Ooh, at the same time? Ooh, boy, I will tear everything up. I'll light it up for real. Mm-hmm. Man, 200. But yeah, who knows where the road will lead to? But yeah, I'm having fun with it. But I mean, I really been feeling like the consistency. And there have been days I've been tired, but I remember Robert Townsend had that speech. Somebody interviewed him. I saw a video months ago where somebody interviewed Robert Townsend, and he was talking about going that extra mile for, like, your craft or whatever. I think I saw that I kind of hung on to that. I do that, go the extra mile for my channel, even like when I'm tired, but I still go the extra mile getting it in. Cause there been days I didn't want to, but just thinking about my channel, progress, still getting it done, shooting the videos, which I love having. I just be tired, but I get moving around. I think about it, because I really want to do these videos, especially the sodas. That really gets me pumped up, especially the sodas I got from Kokomo Toys. I feel like I hit the jackpot from Kokomo Toys, all those sodas. But yeah, it's things, like, get you going. But I really do enjoy these videos. I can tell it's a difference. My mindset trying to figure out, like, I got to shoot a video. I'm ready to shoot the video. Not like I have to. I want to. I really want to get out there and shoot the video. Okay, Kim, you'll be up in a few minutes. Okay, but I feel I want to shoot the video. It's like, what's next? What kind of Funko Soda video can I shoot next? I still love my Thrill Joys, but I got a different way I think I'm gonna handle those. The Thrill Joys. I love those, but I got a different technique I'm gonna try. And that's the thing, I'm experiment trying to do different things. And like my thumbnails, I changed the way I done it, consistently the way I've been doing my thumbnails, getting out. So I guess like growing, because I think last summer what really jumped off everything with the Thrill Joys, it was I saw South Texas Collectible with his Raphael, and I remember seeing the Thrill Joys at Hot Topic. So it was like mid to late August, I guess. And that's when I just went off, slam off, and I got signed up with Thrill Joy, their website, and I started going to Five Below looking for mystery boxes, anything, like, just trying to search everywhere. I'm on the hunt for everything. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm having fun with it. I'm having fun with it. Yeah, them Thrill Joys. But I think I really want to stick to the Funko sodas and get the Thrill Joys in. I'll still I love Funko Pops, was always be first, but them sodas, I'm really chasing those. That's where it's like I want to get some Funko Pops, but something say I want them sodas. I don't know, and I want to get the 3-liter sodas as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kim said like and shared. I appreciate it, Kim. But yeah. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. But Kokomo Toys, I like how they responded to my comments. They like the number one toy store for me, Kokomo Toys. I got to give it to them, because that's one toy store I've been consistent. I've been coming back over the years. I started going to Kokomo Toys like in 21, I think. 20 or 21, I think so. Yeah, and like you see my very first video I made, like I made it years ago. My first Kokomo Toys, it was like 2021 when I went down there. I got that gimbal. I don't know how many times I've been to Kokomo Toys, but I've been going to Kokomo consistent. I mean, for over the years. It's a certain place you keep going back to that you really like. You'll keep going back to it over and over. And I just like how they come off too, not just all their toys and the vintage service, the vintage toys. But that's one thing I learned when I was taking those classes. They say the first thing they drill in your head, customer service. It's always about customer service. And they do. They really friendly and nice. Like some stores you can go into, toy stores or whatever. Like you'll see the people, but it's like they seem all right, but it's something might be I don't know, might be off with them. I don't know, but it's like the vibe. But Kokomo Toys, the vibe. Every time I go there, it's the same. A matter of fact, I even left a comment. I told them every time I go there, I don't want to leave. It's like because I guess maybe in the mindset, that same feel like I get when I used to go to Toys R Us. You feel right at home. It's got that old vintage feel, and I love it. So I was trying to find some other stores too, but I've been to some other stores, toy stores here locally, but Kokomo is number one. It is. I gotta check out some other toy stores, but I remember when I first saw Kokomo Toy Store, the biggest store. Hey, what's up, Chance? How you doing now? I appreciate you coming on. I'm doing all right, man. Hey, I did my 10th anniversary celebration reel. You can go check it out on my latest videos. 10 years on my channel. You see highlights from over the years. That's cool. You met a friend. That's cool. That's what it's all about, man. Moving on, leveling up, homie. Moving on up. Yeah. Kokomo toys. I love Kokomo toys. I sure do. I can't get enough of them. I love these toys too as well. It's cool. I like these toys. He really spanned it out. His store is really branched out. So I like these toys too. I love that Kokomo toys. I can't get enough Kokomo toys. And they always got vintage stuff. I mean, they got the original G1. They got G1 Transformers in there. I would like to get my hands on some. So you said your song, my first song is out. Oh, nice. Okay, out on SoundCloud. All right, man. That's cool. Yeah, congratulations, man. Moving on up. Yeah. My next big move, I think for me, all the conventions I've been going to, I want to get to San Diego Comic Con. That's the mother of conventions. And also Fan Expo. Now Fan Expo was fun, but Days of the Dead is my home base, and Horror Hound is all right, but Days of the Dead, because that's where the game changer was at for me with the Funkos. It was Days of the Dead, so I got to get back this year. I didn't make it last year, but I definitely going to try to get back. Oh, also in that celebration reel, you'll see Larry B. Scott from Revenge of the Nerds. We hung out, me and Gravy hung out with Larry B. Scott. We saw Robert Carradine in there. I got footage of him, but you can actually go watch the footage. You see Curtis Armstrong, who plays Booger, and you see everybody from Wormser in there. I met Wormser. Yo, what's up, Brighton? How you doing now? Good deal. How you doing? Appreciate you coming in, Brighton. Hey, what's up, Colson? What's up, homie? I appreciate you coming in, man. Hey, like you saw, like I commented earlier, I know you saw it. Hey, man, I'm digging the new intro. So I hope you're doing well. All right. Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. Just a little tired coming from off work, but I said I got to get this stream in because I missed last week. I was really tired, but I'm gonna push and try to get this one in. Yeah, good to see you, man. Coach said, "Hey, man, I like that chase you got, homie. The creeper." I said, "Bam!" It was like what 96 out of something. Colson hit the jackpot again. Colson's back on this street, which I get is like sometimes you can't win them all, but when the ones you do win, you hit. It's gonna be a good one. They said, of course, thank you so much. I appreciate the feedback. I hit super today. Yeah, I bet, man. I saw it. Hey, homie, I saw it on your face, player. Like, bam, got that creeper because you opened the first one, it was a comment. You opened the second one, it was a comment. And then when you hit that last one, hey, man, you should have put it like in slow motion or something like, bam. But yeah, y'all should check out Colson's collections as well. Miss Kim Bling Bar. Yeah, hey man, that was cool though. Hey Colson, hey man, I appreciate you being in the celebration reel, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. That's history. Hey, it'd be cool, God willing, to come back. Maybe I have a I have a 15-year anniversary. I'll hit you up and get you in that one as well. And it'll be cool. You can see your progress 5 years from now. So it's a way of documenting everybody. Like me and my buddies in those interviews. I appreciate you including me. Man, there's a whole lot more. I appreciate you including me, bro. No doubt, man. There's a lot more people I wanted. I couldn't get a hold of it, but time was running short. I wanted to get it done. That training's gone. So another 5 years. Hey, I like to see where you at. Who knows? Coach might be like a million subscribers in 5 years. Because he definitely consistent. He worked hard. His work ethic, the brother putting in work. So I'll be there 100% celebrate you. I appreciate you. Hey man, when you ever do a celebration or something, hey man, hit me up. I'll be right there in the real celebration, making a video for you too as well, man. Sure will. It's a big deal. Brighton said I'm a Chiefs fan. Yeah, the Chiefs ain't been doing too hot, Brighton. But yeah, Colson, hey man. But yeah, it was fun to have Colson. Yeah, I appreciate you even coming in. You I know you said you were busy at work, which I get, but he still came through. I appreciate that anytime, the time that you gave me, I appreciate it. And everybody else, that thing was really fun. Colson said when I hit 500, I might have to adjust. I just wanted to stop in and show some love for you, Big G. Yeah, thanks, man. For you, Big G. Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks so much, Colson, man. Yeah, y'all should check out Colson. Hey, I have fun watching Colson's videos when he's doing those. Hey, man, I watch everybody do those thrill joys. It's fun watching everybody, but I really enjoy watching you. I go back and look at some of the old videos. I call them classics now of you doing those unboxing. That's crazy, man. Your streak of those chases. That is crazy. I never seen nobody. That's what I call hitting the jackpot with those chases. But yeah, I've been hitting the chases with my Funko sodas. I've been trying to see get a nice little streak going here with my, I want to see if I can do with the Funko. I mean, with the Thrill Joys and the Funko sodas. I'm trying to run it both ways, but I like how Colson runs with those Thrill Joys, and you just see it in his face too. The joy is something he's loved to do. He always he'll do it, or he'll have his wife or his son, do it. It's really cool to see him do those unboxings. Just it's like watching like a little kid. Like it reminds me of me. It's like Christmas. That's what I love about the Funko Pops. The boxes, the mystery boxes. It's like Christmas. It reminds me of my folks Christmas time. My mom surprised, my dad surprised me. It's that feeling it's like their spirit is there with me when I'm doing those unboxings. It's that feeling. It's like Christmas time or a birthday. Getting a birthday gift. Surprise, getting something that you didn't expect. It's that same feeling. I guess that's a connection with me. Those mystery boxes. That's why I like them so much. It makes me think of Christmas time. Family time with them. That's why I do it so much. I guess I enjoy doing that. It's that feeling. Let's see here. Jake said, "What's up? You new here? I'm Brady Noon, friend from preschool. Right? I'm doing all right, man. I appreciate you stopping by, Jake. Yeah, I'm just sitting here talking about my new 10th anniversary video that I uploaded last week. I got a lot of good responses on the views are still going up on that video too. So I hope it helped everybody out as well. I hope Colson, Miss Kim, Blaine Bar, Team Bill with Geo, everybody. I hope it helped them out, give them more exposure as well, because that video is still going. So I'm still here at Disneyland. I was in America. Oh, nice. American Idol. Cool, man. Disneyland is in Anaheim, California. Really Brighton. LOL. I'm not a fan. That's funny. But yeah, man, as I said in my video, I tell everybody, like my mom tell me, follow your dreams, the sky's the limit. And that's true. I know people get discouraged. And that's the thing too, learning about, staying true to yourself regardless of what somebody's saying. Because there'll be people who say something like, somebody have a dream or something they like, and you hear somebody might say, "Oh, that's too hard. I shouldn't do that because it's too hard." But look, scratch that. If it's something that you really want to do, you can't listen to other people, because sometimes when you listen to other people, it gets into your head and you'll be like, "I don't want to do it now," all because it's based on somebody else, what they did. Maybe they didn't try enough, put the forth and effort into it. And that's the thing I block out. I don't listen. No, I listen to me. I listen to my instincts. I know what I'm capable of doing. Maybe they did, they tried and didn't work out for them. But that doesn't mean it ain't gonna work out for me. I disregard all that. That's with them by listening. But I know what I'm after. If it's something you really want bad enough, you'll go after it regardless. You'll put the work in, everything. You put your all into it, commit to it, and do it. Jake says I'm a Broncos fan. Get down, Jake. That's what I'm talking about. Broncos fan, orange and blue. But yeah, y'all, that's it. Follow your dreams. Cause my mom tell me, and that's another thing I learned too. It takes courage to be yourself. Because sometimes people like to, go with what the crowd is doing. It's okay, I'll do this because everybody's doing this. But I don't think I really. Now I know there are things out there that's trending that's fun. That's one thing. But having a mind of your own. Always kind of been like that. No, this is what I want to do. Yeah, somebody else might be doing this, but it ain't what I want to do. That ain't on my schedule. That's on their schedule. But that's the thing. Do do what make you happy. Follow it. Because you see what happened to me. The game changer was them sodas. I'm doing everything I can. I look on every day Funko sodas. I'm looking them up. Etsy, eBay, Amazon, the stores, call up stores. I'm doing everything trying to run all them things down. I sure am. Brighton says Broncos boo. Jesus. That's funny. But yeah, like my grandma and granddad always said, learn all you can, learn all you can. They drilled that in my head. I was in elementary school. They drilled that in my head. And still to this day, I feel like I'm following on a mission from what they say. I'm still on a mission, learning all that you can. Learn all you can, which is true, Stay active. That's how you get better. Look at Michael Jordan. Kenny Smith said it in the beginning. Michael was at Carolina. They were like, Michael will come back. And like, even though he was an all-star and everything, all-star, like in his first few years, all the Tar Heels would come back to Chapel Hill and play pickup games. And Kenny said he would guard Michael, whatever. But Michael's his handles wasn't the best at the time. But at that time frame, I guess in the early 80s or mid 80s. But he said later on, Michael's the only player he knew who made his strengths, made his weaknesses his strengths. Because I know I heard Michael Jordan say he wasn't good at three-point shooting, but he said it took him like 3 years to really get into his rhythm, to really feel those three-pointers, So that's what the great ones do. They really work on it, They ain't sitting at home crying about, crying they can't do this and that. No, they out there working on their craft, perfecting it, and working on trying to get better each and every season, because it builds up, and get better and better. Look at Michael, one of the greatest players ever, if not the greatest player. Look at Kobe Bryant when he first started out in the NBA. He was like 18 or 19, It took him a while, getting his rhythm, it was new to him because he went from high school to the NBA. He didn't go to college, but he kept at it, The talent was there for sure, it just needed more experience, and, it built up. He just grew with it. He got better and better, Because I remember seeing one of the, it's always one sports reporters or whatever, how they were saying this 18-year-old kid going to Charlotte, but Kobe was supposed to go to Charlotte. He was supposed to be a Charlotte Hornets, but he got traded and went to the Lakers. I know the Hornets wish they had never made that trade. It's too late. Kobe been a Laker for life. But yeah, worked out for Kobe. Look, he got like 5 rings, one more than Shaq. Because Kobe patterned his game after Michael, And of course, Magic Johnson, my first favorite player I ever watched. I used to look at Magic. You could tell Magic loved what he did. That was his true talent, basketball. That was his gift, Sure was. I mean, look at the way he played, a 6'9" point guard. Because in high school, he was a center. But in college, the coach switched him. I don't know the reason why he switched him to point guard, but he did. And look what happened. He was like the tallest, the biggest point guard he ever played in the NBA at that time. I mean, for the 80s. Mm-hmm. I think maybe on average, a point guard is like 6'4", 6'5", maybe 6'6" is that, but a 6'9" point guard and can run the floor, see the floor too, unheard of. That's what made Magic so special, his height, but his handles, everything. He can run the floor. He could do all that passing and let all the other players get their points, and he still would get his. Magic, I'm telling you, Magic was bad. I mean? My dad sit there and watch TV. I think like on Fridays, the Lakers would play. I think it's because of him. He would put the game on. The Lakers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we watched the Lakers because he watched. I started watching the Lakers because of him. I never even knew nothing about no Lakers, but I know on Friday nights the ball game would come on. He would put the game on. The Lakers be playing. That's when I learned about Magic Johnson through him because my dad him putting the ball game on. I never knew who Magic was, but I knew I liked the way he played his style, and I liked how he would just pass through those no-look passes to James Worthy, another Tar Heel. He had passed to James Worthy, to Kareem. He would pass to Byron Scott. He would pass to Michael Cooper. Man, Kurt Rambis, the Magic Johnson and Showtime Lakers. That was my team, and it still is the classic Lakers. I always refer it back to them. And then later on, the newer Lakers came in. Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones, and them. They were all right, but they wasn't like Magic in the early 80s. I'm telling you, the 80s was where it was at. My Magic, like the first one I see do those half court 3-pointers, like the buzzer run out, be like 1 or 2 seconds left on the clock. Magic throw from half court and hit. You can go back and find them clips on YouTube. Brighton said, I still can't believe we lost. I was looking forward to. Yeah, I know, man. It'll be better luck next year. I'm rooting for the Browns. Shador, they really hooking up the Browns. They really getting some good people in there, some defense, tackles, everything. The Browns going to be nasty this coming season. So I tell you what, everybody better look out. Broncos just play better. You know it, Jake. Mm-hmm. Yep. But yeah, I tell you what though, but that's what it is, just finding what you love. I remember somebody on Oprah asked, well, how do you know what you're supposed to do? They asked Oprah on her show, audience member, and Oprah was like, what is it that draws you to it? It's like whatever is really strong that draws you to that. That's kind of like an indication, a signal. This might be something for you. I guess with me, like I love pictures, taking pictures. I was drawn to it. I think one of the first things I remember actually being drawn to, because my mom had that Polaroid, and I knew I liked pictures. So I guess that was a sign, something I really liked. I had an interest, and so I started taking pictures back in, I guess, in the 80s with that Polaroid was the first camera I ever used to take pictures. And I knew I loved video or film because my mom had that Super 8 reel and that Super 8 camera. I found that old camera. I got one of my own, the same one I got off of eBay years ago. I just need to get some film, but I knew I loved the cameras, like the film camera. I didn't know the name of it or whatever, but I knew I just liked it. I knew I liked the projector, that kind of stuff. I just knew I liked it. I was drawn to it. So I guess the gifts have a way of finding, signaling you, like you see it, and then it starts pulling you towards it. If it's something for you, you have a real interest for it. That's why I like, photos, photography, video, pictures, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Yep, I love it. Yep. That's what it is. Following your dreams, things that you love doing. But look at the basketball players and a lot of those players. That's what I like about the old school players. I feel like I think they really worked on their games. Like they didn't just, even though they You can have all the talent in the world, but you still have to have that discipline. You know, look at Michael Jackson, all that talent in the world, but his dad Joe Jackson, they still had to be disciplined, had to train and learn the music. It's there, but they still had to have discipline. Go out. They had to still go out and practice and sing. Develop that, develop their talent more. Having that training. Brighton said, how all y'all do is cheat, and plus the Broncos didn't make the. That's funny. Hey, the Broncos did good. Bo Nix got hurt, and I have to hear it from a friend at work. So I make fun of him about his Raiders. Oh, I dog him about the Raiders. We go at it about the Raiders and the Broncos. You best believe that. mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'll tell you what, though. But yeah, San Diego, that's my goal, to get to San Diego one year where I can get my hands on some of those special Funkos that you only can get at the convention. I always get the summer convention ones, but I like to actually go to one where I can get the official sticker on there that says the actual convention. Oh, I want to get to the New York Comic Con. Boy, if I can just get to those one day, oh my gosh, those the big guns. Imagine like all the shorts I could make, the videos. Oh man, meet some of those big YouTubers that go to those conventions that I see all the time. Oh man, I would love to for that to happen. Mm-hmm. And who knows, the flea markets out there might have a bunch of Funko sodas out there too. Two of the flea markets. I should do like a flea market tour. The flea markets have a lot of cool stuff. That's how I started getting my hands on Funko, those sodas, because I went to fun.com after I saw Squishy Mom with hers. So when I was on fun.com, I threw some sodas in there, getting the ball rolling. And then I found those Funko sodas from the flea market. A bunch of them I did videos I got from the flea market. Hey, what's up, Nolo? New here. How are you? I'm doing all right. How you doing today? I appreciate you stopping by. Hey, listen, as y'all coming in, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and please share my stream out. I appreciate it so much as y'all coming in. I appreciate it so much if you could do that for me. Uh-huh. But yeah, I tell you what, them Funko sodas is something else. Oh, matter of fact, I got some new sodas that came in. I got some more from Big Bad Toy Store, which I got my chase out of that bunch. Freddy Funko Halloween, Nolo said, what the heck did I want? Yeah, I got some football fans in here, Chief fans, and I'm Broncos fan up in here. Mm-hmm. Broncos should have went to the Super Bowl, but Bo got hurt. Well, that's all right. We'll get him back next year. I'm rooting for the Cleveland Browns too, because of Shador. But yeah, y'all, I'm telling you, hey man, that's the thing. I get it. I get it. I get it about just enjoying what I do. The Funkos and Thrill Joys going out. I think what I have more fun is running out, trying to find them, chasing them, running them down. Those sodas. It's like a touchdown to me. And then, make a video showing hauls too, doing my haul videos, just showing what I got. I don't always have to do an opening of what I got. I can just simply show what I got, which I enjoy doing. Because that's what I did in the beginning of my channel. I go back, I look at my old videos and how I did my intros. I said, oh man, I actually did that. That was really fun to see. Okay, Kim said, drop the link. Mm-hmm. All right, Kim, let me get the link for you.
Yeah.
Why did you lie? You told me that. All right, Kim, there's the link. As Cynthia, man, it'd be cool if I had Cynthia on here. The late great Cynthia, the great indoor, outdoor, Cynthia. Why didn't you? All right, there's the link. You tell me that. You tell me that. All right, I dropped the link for Kim to get on up. To get on up. Get up. Get on up. Get up. Get on up. Get up. Broncos. All that's right. You tell them, Nolo. That's right. You tell them. That's right. Represent. Broncos gonna take it. Oh, Miss Kim Bling Bar is a Chiefs fan too. Oh. mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Miss Kim Bling Bar is a Chief fan as well. But yeah, I like how things are going this year, But yeah, I got a good feeling. So it's now March, so April, May, June, July, 4 more months. I've been actually being consistent for a whole year. Now, where I was actually consistent for a whole year with no interruptions, though, was when the pandemic hit. I was off for like a year, and I took it. I took advantage of that time frame too. What you call? I was putting in work on my channel. I sure was. I mean, I was serious. I didn't ease off. I was trying making videos, trying to get new microphones and everything, just upgrading. I want to get some more new mics and stuff. So Miss Kim, hey, what's up, Kim? What's going on now? Mm-hmm.
Hey, hey, hey.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, tell me before we get started if you can hear anything over here.
No, I don't hear anything. Uh-uh.
Okay. Okay, let me know if you do.
Yeah. So how you doing? Mm-hmm.
I'm good. I just got back in. I had to run to the grocery store. You know, do all that stuff, run some
Mm-hmm.
errands.
Get home, then yeah, get everything put up. Then shoot, then you start. If you sit still for a minute till you start getting sleep. Oh, here comes. Here. And yeah, that's dangerous for me. I gotta keep moving. I tell Jennifer, look, I gotta keep moving because I know time runs short for me. If I sit still, I get sleep. I gotta try to get something done. And the dangerous part is you get home, if you sit on that bed, that's dangerous. There was a thing in too about the Bible, something I know said Jesus said or whatever. If you lay down, that's telling the body it's time to go to sleep. Even though you just relaxing, that's telling the body it's time to go to sleep. Because didn't Jesus, he didn't pray laying down, he prayed on his knees or standing up or whatever, I think,
I
when
don't
he
know. That's a
prayed.
good question, but I would be interested in knowing what that scripture is
Hmm.
about lying down. That's one that I haven't read or either I don't remember.
Yeah, something. But yeah, but hey, I appreciate you doing the video. Hey, I'm telling you, I've been getting good feedback. And Smarty Marlene said she had to go back and watch twice of me getting shot in the video. Me and Andrew playing that light reaction video.
That was funny. That
Yeah,
was funny. I
yeah.
watched the end of it today because I watched about three-quarters of it through, and then
Mm-hmm.
I got busy, and so I
Yeah,
said I'm gonna watch the rest of it before he comes on tonight because I wanted to talk about it. That was so I loved it. I loved the whole thing, Shannon.
I had fun. I remember hitting Andrew. I said, Andrew, I came over there. I think he might have had a little time, but I really appreciate that. And just because of that, that's in history. That's in the books. I told him I appreciate it, because I want him to be my next guest. Because Mike was my first, so Andrew was my second. I wanted our buddy Tom, his roommate, on there, but Tom wasn't home that day, so me and Andrew played. But yeah, Andrew was cool because see, we were classmates in class, in the apprentice program. So me and Andrew sat next to each
Hmm.
other. So Andrew
Okay.
actually did make a song for my channel in the beginning. My first episode when he did my intros, like two different intros for me. He was
Hmm.
nice enough to do that. So I definitely made sure I had to have Andrew in this celebration because that's part of history. So that's only fair, right to have him in here. I couldn't do that without him in here. Certain ones I made sure I had here in my stream. I mean in my reel. But yeah, I like how people at work were saying that's a young Andrew in that video. Yeah, he was young. That was 10 years ago. Young Andrew. Everybody talking about how I said no, they said he was a baby. You're like a baby. Yeah, I told Andrew when I saw him today at work, people were talking about that video at work. I was talking to him about it, but somebody else brought it up because they saw the video as well, and they brought it up too. I told Andrew we ought to do a 10-year rematch, like older now. I'm like
Yeah.
10 years later, a rematch. Uh-huh. But yeah, that
Well, hey,
hmm,
I got some good news. Check this out.
hmm.
I know you've been watching the um the basketball, right? I know you've been watching March Madness, right?
Yeah, people keep reminding me about Carolina and Duke. Matter of fact, I can't. They won't stop reminding me at work how Carolina lost and Duke. I gotta keep hearing that.
Oh,
Mm-hmm,
well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I gotta talk about my university.
mm-hmm.
They just got through winning the first round. Ah!
Okay.
Prairie A&M University.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
love
good.
it. No, I think the next time they meet, I think I heard they was gonna go up against the first seed. I was like, that ain't fair, but anyway.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see how it go.
Yeah,
They just got through winning. I was like,
that's good.
yeah.
Boy, I'm glad somebody winning because I'm tired. The Tar Heels. Oh, but yeah. I'm telling you, putting that reel together took a couple of days. I'm glad my aunt Trudy got in there. You know, she's the one. I mean,
That was nice. I know who she was. I know who she was.
you don't know.
She was the one. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because of the way that you had described Aunt Trudy. And she was the one that was standing outside the truck. And she was like, I don't know what to say.
I got.
What it? What it?
I said, well, fine. Good. And then I was trying to give her direction how to do the anniversary video. Then she texted me, you don't tell me what to say. And I got to hear this. I said, see, I was untrue. We always been like that going there. Even when I was little, untrue, always giving me a hard time. Good boy. She just won't let up off me. Oh,
That's just her personality. And she loves you. So she
yeah,
messed with you.
when come to me, yeah. Good boy. Hmm.
I saw mom and grandma. I was like, ah. And now that was so cute. How
Yeah.
you kissed on grandma. And
Yeah, that was
she
her
was like, I
birthday.
love you.
That was 2019. That's the last time I saw her, as far as physically seeing her. It was her
Oh.
birthday. I had to put that in there, gave her a kiss. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I got
But that
some
was funny when you got shot, though. That was funny. So the first time that other guy got shot,
Andrew,
you was
yeah.
all laughing and grinning and stuff, and then you was like, ah, and I like the way you slowed it down. Ah.
Yeah. So I was trying to distract Andrew. I think it was kind of work, but he wouldn't follow
Yeah, yeah,
through.
yeah. That was funny when you tried to distract him, and he was just like cool and calm, and he hit that thing, and you was like, ah.
Yeah, backfired on it. Dog. Mm-hmm. Andrew, I saw him today at work. You're my buddy.
Oh, okay. I said,
Mm-hmm.
look at Shannon with his slick stuff. I slicked himself. Sitting up there gonna ask the boy a question. I was like, okay, watch it, man, watch it.
I'm trying to do everything I could to distract him. That's right. He got shot one
But
time. Actually, is twice. I went. No, wait. We went 3 rounds, but the way I edited, I cut it down. For this
mhm,
reel. But yeah, I had fun. Told me to put a scoreboard up and have a sound effects and stuff. I really had fun with that
mhm.
one. Hmm. It's
And then
more
also when you was hugging on that on that game system, I was rolling and put some
that,
hearts up there.
that switch.
Like,
Yeah,
ah.
yeah, because I got that December 2017. Because the way I remember, I just working the Broadway show. We were working or whatever, and I remember my mama gave me some money, helped gave me some money, and I went and got that switch from Toys R Us. I remember telling Jeff, I got some money. I'm gonna get the switch. I ran to Toys R Us and got the games. Yeah, I hadn't got that money because I had to be back at work or whatever for the show or whatever, and I was
Mhm.
so excited. I remember shooting that video. Yeah, I had to put them
Oh, is
hearts.
that when you and L.A. Gravy went over there to get them and they had them?
No, that video was 2017. Me and Patrick was like maybe in 21 or 22 when like during the pandemic. time.
Oh, okay, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Good.
helped him find his switch. Yeah, because he wanted one. So we went all over town. I said, all right, let's go to one more Best Buy. And I called them. And sure enough, we went over there and found it. So I figured I had to show that and celebrate. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
back years ago, we go to the convention. Last one we actually been to was, I should have put that one in like maybe 2 years ago. We went to, we did that scavenger hunt video. I was going, but it was so much stuff, but I thought that was fun just showing us the first time we actually went on an adventure was that convention, the Funko, like 2019 or 2020. Me and Patrick together. It was at the mall. They're still doing it at the mall, having the summer conventions, for the certain Funko Pops. But yeah, that's like, man, just I'm like, wow, look at the time. I was like, man, I really been putting in time. And you see when my older cousin John is in there when I came.
Yeah, that was hilarious. And then the blooper too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, where's my show today?
Yeah, it was my show to. I should have did a skit. I should have did things. I'm gonna call your mom and have his mama on the phone talking. I should have threw a skit or threw his mom my aunt in there for this part of the skit, telling them trying to take it on my show. I don't know.
And then when you was thanking the person who was doing the videography, and then he was like, "Don't nobody want to see you, man."
Oh, that was my cousin. That was his son. Yeah, I showed him how to use the camera, do the zoom in and out. Jaquan, yeah, yeah.
He got his 5 seconds of fame.
Yeah, he might want to see you here. That was messed up. That's how they do.
All in fun.
Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, we had but yeah, and then blooper. Oh, you see Ari Lehman, the first Jason, I had fun. I did
Hmm.
an interview with him. The full footage, you can find it on there.
I saw
Yeah,
that one. I saw the full footage of that one when you did it.
yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool. But yeah, I said, Ari, could you do a promo for my channel? We got Patrick in there. I said, could you do a promo for my channel? And you see Sammy Terry in there. I started to put a little clip of a Michael Myers me interviewing, Michael Myers, you know.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it was fun, but yeah. And you see
Got him
Larry
in
B.
trouble.
Scott from Revenge of the Nerds, the black guy.
Mm. Oh
Uh,
yeah, 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 yeah. I remember. Hmm.
yeah, it was fun talking to him. Cause I tell you, he was in he played Lamar in Revenge of the Nerds, the black
While
guy.
he was real young then. Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw it.
but
Hmm.
he been in a lot of movies. And see what when I saw him, see like me and Patrick was Days of the Dead 2 years ago. So I got a bunch of the other nerds, but I say, I saw Lamar like the first. I mean, Larry B. Scott like the first, second day. I said this third day, I'm gonna get some footage of talking to him because the other ones they didn't really want me getting footage, but Larry didn't say nothing, so I got footage of him. I was more glad of having footage of him than the other ones because I really like Larry. And I tell him I remember you in Space Camp. He was in an episode of Martin with Chris Williams, who's Vanessa Williams' older brother, and he was in a Hero Ain't Nothing But
Okay.
a Sandwich with Cicely Tyson and Paul Whitfield.
Isn't that what you said? And he was like, "Oh," he was shocked that you knew that.
Yeah, see,
Hmm.
that's what caught him off guard. I said, could you sign a Hero Ain't Nothing But a Sandwich? I knew that was gonna get him because I knew nobody else wouldn't know that but me, probably. And
Hmm.
see,
Hmm.
I remember reading it. No, I saw the but see, this is the first time I remember actually reading the book and seeing the movie. A teacher, English teacher in ninth grade, showed us that like the comparison between the book and the movie. And that was like one of the first ones was A Hero Ain't Nothing But a Sandwich. And I remember him in there. That's the only time I ever saw him was the ninth grade in that movie. And I still remember that from memory, and
Hmm.
reading that book and how the book is different from the movie. It was really good comparison teaching you. And that's why, I understand like with movies, like when people say the book is better, I get it. Yeah, 'cause a lot of times the books is better because they'll take a lot of stuff that's in the book, they'll take it out and like do the
Hmm.
Hollywood switch and put some other stuff that might not be in the book or take it out or whatever. That's something I learned over the years. Like, but that was a valuable lesson, and learn about movies and books. Like when movies come from books and stuff, understand, how they
Hmm.
work, But
Hmm.
Larry was fun. Oh, I got footage of Robert Carradine. He passed away a few weeks ago. He commit, he's He
Oh, I didn't know that. You talking about the one grasshopper?
no well he had the glasses. He go Robert Carradine, Revenge of the Nerds. He wore the glasses. He was like the older one between him and Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards was a little taller
Oh,
than
okay.
Gilbert.
Lord, I thought you was talking about that
Oh,
martial arts thing when
oh,
he used to try to get the flies from the man's hand.
Mr. Miyagi. Oh no, Pat Morita.
It's an older one. Um, babe, what's the name of that show with Carradine in it?
Oh,
And it's a
David Carradine. David Carradine.
yeah, the one where he say
Not
grasshopper,
not Kung Fu. No.
kung fu.
Yeah, Kung Fu. Yeah. Hmm.
Hmm.
David Carradine. He was in Kill Bill. Hmm.
Hmm.
But yeah, but Robert Carradine was like, man, I started to put some footage in there. Robert Carradine, but I said, I don't know, but so that was like the second time me getting the footage of Revenge of the Nerds. So like the first time I started going to the conventions, like back in 17, I got the Revenge of the Nerds footage. It's on there. Well, I might have took it off because I think YouTube flagged me. Maybe it was because of the music or something in there, but that was a really good interview. I remember them being on the panel. So then I got them again like 2 years ago. So I even saw Worms of the younger one. I met him. He was like the last one I kind of talked to. I got footage. And he said he kind of liked my setup. I had my gimbal and my phone. He liked my setup when I was shooting video. Worms are yeah, but yeah, they were fun to hang out. But I really was really happy seeing Larry B. Scott out of everybody. He was really fun. We was sitting there just talking a good while too. And I got his autograph. I should do a short or something showing off my autographs and stuff I got from
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, do my autograph. But yeah, it was fun. Larry B. Scott. I really enjoyed that. So it's like, man, I was telling Aunt Trudy on the phone. I was just like what Tom Moran from Michael Myers from Halloween and Jason from the first Jason Ari Lehman. I told him, I wasn't scared of them or nothing to talk, but just trying to figure out how to go about asking them to answer some questions or do an interview, just easing into it. But cause like she said, and I knew it too, they human just like us. Yeah, I knew I wasn't afraid of them, but I just trying to figure out how to go in there and about the right way to ask them. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I don't care. They don't scare nobody.
Yeah, they're just some humans that have had a little bit of success.
Yeah, that's all it is. Yeah. But I
Mhm.
was appreciative of Ari because at Great Skull Collectibles before they shut down, um,
Oh yeah.
you see the autographs I got from him. Like he signed a lot of my posters. He signed a bunch of. I got a bunch of his autographs. Ari, he was really fun to talk to, and I really, I had fun in the interview. Ask him how did he go about getting that role and stuff to be the first Jason and stuff. I like how he explained it too about that and like how the director also directed him to direct him
Mhm.
owns himself when to come up out the water, and that kind of thing. It was fun talking to him. It took him a while to get to the toy store, but when he got there, he finally got there. We were waiting forever for him to get there. Ari, mm-hmm. Ari Lee. Yeah, it was fun. But so Colson came in here. He came in here early. I told him, God willing, I can do it in another 5 years. I can do a 15-year celebration. See even how much more I've grown since then.
Mhm. Mhm.
Because I
I'm
got my
sorry. I was talking with
uh,
one of my family members, and
okay,
um, he was gonna try some of my Chinese food that
yeah,
he got me, and I was putting it out of the container, and I was like, "Let me know when. Let me know
yeah,
when. Let me know when." He wasn't saying nothing. I'm like, "Hey."
yeah.
Because I'm gonna have the rest of that probably for lunch or dinner tomorrow.
Mhm.
Okay, okay, go ahead, finish telling me. I just was trying to tell you why I was like, let
Yeah.
me know when.
hmm But yeah, I just think just plain and just the
I'm
people
glad
who
you had a good time with all of that. I am so
yeah,
glad because you did it. Oh, I enjoyed it.
yeah, I had fun because I kept watching. I was like, man, I'm really enjoying this reel. It's like 10 years worth of footage. I had so much stuff, but I was just trying to make sure I just want to make it like have the bloopers, the promo, old
Mhm.
promos, just mix of everything, and have everybody at the end, and then explain at the end how about I got started with my channels. Everybody, give them
Mhm.
some background, getting started, and talk about grandma, all my grandma,
Yeah.
folks,
And when you
family.
got choked up, that was I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
Theo, it just hit me, because how how much time I've been putting in my channel and working hard, coming home. Because as I said in the video, I come home working 8 hour, 10 hour days. I still would come home and still make those videos on it, and then go to where I'm still, just got something I love, And I was explaining earlier about how Robert Townsend was talking to somebody, how about going the extra mile even when you're tired, whatever, something that you really love.
Mhm.
But yeah, so it's like, man, I can't wait to see what it'd be like in a couple of years down the road. Cause
I didn't know that your that buddy of yours that did the what's in the box. I didn't know he had passed too. I was sorry to hear that.
yeah, he passed in 2017, so it'll be 9 years ago. My buddy Mike, yeah, because I was telling everybody at work, I said, Mike, because it was Mike's idea to do that thing that what's in the box. I think him and his daughter they
Mm.
put it together. And see, Mike was cool with me. He was like a mentor to me when I joined, came to the local union, because right out the gate, I became an apprentice. But he used to look at me and say, he the first thing he said to me when he saw me, he said, "I want you to finish this program and go through this and program and finish." Like, what? Wait a minute, I ain't barely know you. Oh, he already done laid it on me and everything. Good.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Mike, even when I graduated from the apprentice program, he still used to do the thing with the fingers like I got my eye on you. He always told me, yeah, keep your eyes on the prize. Mike was fun. And when we did that video, I got a second one, but YouTube kind of dinged it, I guess, because it was a lot of rock and roll music shirts and stuff, Mike had, and just, I don't know, but Mike was a lot of
Mhm.
fun. Somebody looked up to. And here's another thing, Mike had it planned out and everything, the schedule. I was like, man, he said like every week we have it planned out doing a video. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm new to this. I don't know what to do. Mike already see Mike. Mike used to be go on the road and stuff. He would be like manager for people and stuff. Mike already knew
Mm.
what to do. I don't know nothing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I really looked up to him. But when the one thing I kind of missed, I wish I talked to Mike on the phone. It was 2007, 17. Uh, I found out Mike had got sick, so he went to the. I found he got sick. He had cancer or whatever. But the one thing I regret, I wish I got back over there. I talked to him on the phone. I talked to Mike over the phone. He was saying come by and see me. I meant to do it, but I got busy. I was working. But then next thing I found out, he got really sick. He got out. He got to tripping with his kids again because he was fighting. He got out. He was better, but then it returned. I heard it was like a spider effect. It would go away. They got rid of it, but it came back. Yeah, it was like brain cancer or something. But yeah, Mike.
Mm.
I remember seeing Mike in the hospital because he was. There's like video footage. I think they had recorded. Mike was saying, I'll see y'all later. I'll be back, or whatever. I went and saw him, and then when Mike passed, I was like, man, I mean, that really blew me away because he was like one of the people who actually was looking out for me, besides some other older journeyman, but Mike really looked out for me, because every time I saw Mike, I was glad to see him. I got pictures of him and stuff, but Mike was schooling me. I still remember the stuff Mike was telling me. I got it on camera too. Like he was schooling me, like telling me what to say in the camera and stuff, like what to do. Yeah, I
Mhm.
really, Mike. I sit there thinking about what if Mike was still here. Oh my gosh, I really be
Yeah.
killing it, but mhm. And what made me get
But
back to rap?
he gave you a good start, you know.
Yeah, sure did. Yeah, which I'm glad, And his son, Mikey, so he's glad that I got that footage on my channel because he said he goes on there and look at it sometime. He's glad I got
Mm.
with his dad. hmm
Mhm.
But yeah, I was like, man. hmm Yeah, Mike, he was a lot of fun. He sure was. I like when we was in there, you see us joking, laughing around, reading them books, and he had that Muhammad Ali comic book, that one Superman versus.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that, and he said, "You said, oh man, I always wanted to read this." And he said, "Yeah, and one day you may." You said, "Wait a minute."
Yeah. Oh, Mike was a jokester too. Oh yeah, he always had me laughing. Hmm. Yeah, but Mike was a lot of fun. He was like that uncle. Hmm. Sure was.
Yeah.
Mike was cool. But yeah, so now, but yeah, it's really fun putting that reel together. It's like, man, I couldn't believe how 10 years of, I mean, putting it in, like, brother, like my mind really, really started going back. Like, wow, I really did this video and that video. Like, man,
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I was glad that, yeah, you and Gio, Marlene came on, Team Bill, everybody. But yeah, that was fun seeing y'all. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I see you didn't use that one about bending the knee. I'm like,
Ain't, ain't, ain't. Mm-mm. Bending the knee. Uh-uh. But yep. But yeah,
That's
sure.
good. I'm glad you enjoyed doing it, and I'm glad that it got a good, amount of people to see it. That was really good.
Yeah, 'cause I was other people I was seeing at work. They said they really enjoyed that reel. I said, yeah, I was having fun. Just kept watching. I kept watching it over and over before I uploaded it. Putting it together. Hmm. Wow. So now, man, let me see. Let me bring it up. You tell me that.
And for those of you who haven't seen it, I would suggest for you to bookmark it now and go see it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Wait, wait. Let me go back. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let me find it.
Did somebody leave this over here? Did you want it? Okay.
There it is. It's now. I got 132 views on it now. Still doing good.
Hmm.
And there's my new video. I'm gonna drop my new video tomorrow on them Chase them Funko. So I love them Funko sodas. I tell you, I don't know. It's just
I
something.
know you did.
I'm chasing them. That's good. I'm trying to find them everywhere I can now.
I
Hmm.
saw your video on your Chef Shannon
Yeah.
channel about the Dunkin' jelly beans.
Oh, them was good. Those were really good.
I
Yeah.
know they was, because Grill Master said, well, I thought he said 5 minutes ago he was going to stop eating them.
Oh, 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 you heard that? I try my best. I said, y'all, hold on. I'm gonna put this down, and I, yeah, I keep control. It was hard. It was that caramel latte one. That's the one that did me in. I couldn't stop for nothing.
Now, my husband is allergic to some things like you, but he said, Shannon is something else. He's sitting up there eating that stuff, and it's in the bag with the stuff he can't eat. What kind of food is this? Oh, he was tripping. He said, well, he must not be allergic to it. I said, maybe they just give it them flavors, but it really ain't really, coconut or whatever. And he said, well, I don't know. He said, but call him up later and make sure his tongue ain't swelled up.
Oh, my tongue was fine. No, see, if I'm allergic to something, my tongue will react within half a second. I'll spit it right out immediately.
Okay, okay.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like my son. Yeah, yeah, he does that too. He's got the nut allergy like you.
yeah.
Man, one day he told me, he said, Mama, you almost unalived me. I said, what you talking about? He said, I was washing the dishes and you had a salsa in there with some peanut butter. And he was like, man. I said, dang, is it that bad? He was like, yeah.
But yeah,
And Shannon, when he was a baby, I'm thinking it's a treat, right? So
yeah.
when I'm starting to feed him solid food, baby, I
Hmm.
started to give him. I said, "Ooh, look again, peanut butter and jelly," and he all ready to eat it,
Hmm.
And he took it in his little hand and put it in his mouth. He spit that stuff out. I said, what's the matter with you?
Yeah.
I was trying to give him eat it. He was throwing it at me. I'm like, what's on? And then something clicked. He might be allergic to it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, his daddy ain't allergic to it. I ain't allergic to it. Nobody in the family allergic to it. How
Mm-mm.
could that be? And guess what? It is.
That's where it goes. You never know. Mm-hmm.
Well, like in my husband's family, a lot of them have an allergy to shellfish, so that's real for them. But
Mm-hmm.
now, you know, Grill Master, he was like it. Now he's allergic to the shellfish, like his sister. But
Mm-hmm.
guess what? He'll eat that stuff. He'll eat the shrimp anyway. So
Oh.
I'm like, well, you can't be that allergic because your throat ain't closed up. But
Mm-hmm.
he do react to it,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah.
So, but he reacts to it by going to the bathroom. They like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that at all. Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you know, my husband's strong. He's a Viking. He's like, yeah, if poison gets him, get here.
Mm. But yeah, those other flavors was butter pecan and
Uh-huh.
the other one I can't eat.
See, that sounds good. Did
But
you
I
eat the butter pecan?
no, I can't eat that one. I'm allergic to pecans and almonds and coconut. And the other one was like coconut something, but I could eat the hazelnut and vanilla, French vanilla, and
And that caramel one.
caramel latte. That's the one I was dogging. It was orange. Oh, I
Yeah, yeah, we saw. We saw.
oh, I can't. I'm serious. That they had me in a headlock eating that one. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we was trying to figure out why did he buy it if he knows that stuff is in there. I said he gonna separate all them jelly beans. You are.
I just reach in there and I ain't separating nothing. I just reached
That's how
on.
you separate them. You just jelly that's in there. And I said, look at it. I said, look at him with his big hands going down in there. He can get one of them. Look at him. Look at him. He's picking them up.
I was tearing them up. Well, I want some more, but I wish I need to make a suggestion to Dunkin' Donut. They should like have individual flavors in the bag if like somebody don't want a mixed bag because I just them
Yeah.
oof, oof, them
They
caramel.
might have it. They might have it, but maybe next time. Do y'all have a Cracker Barrel nearby?
Yeah,
Check out Cracker Barrel. So they have. I know for Jelly Belly they have separate.
yeah,
You know they might have.
yeah. My next
But
video,
then
I think.
again, you know what? It's a Dunkin', so they probably I
Yeah,
don't know.
I got that from Five Below. Those Dunkin' Donuts from Five Below.
Hmm.
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 But yeah, my next goal is to try to set up for that slush machine. I'm gonna show it and just talk about it. I already finally got it off the floor and get the straps off. So I'm gonna just kind of talk about it because my next video is just talking about that slushy machine because I'm ready to start making videos on that slushy machine. Start doing like different videos and mixes and like make shorts out of it, showing like
Hmm.
mixing different flavors. So I'm trying to figure out what's gonna be my
What you
first
over
drink.
here looking for at me for? Now I done fed the cat. He done got through eating and come over here. He's still trying to come in the kitchen. Knowing that's a greedy cat. That's a greedy cat. Just standing there looking at me like that song. The song is saying, I always feel like somebody's
Somebody
watching
trying
me.
to see. Oh, I always let me see here. Let me find my chef Shannon. So I got people, friends lined up who wanna we're gonna do videos with. So yeah, we're gonna do
You hear him
taste
whining
test.
at me? What? Mm-mm-mm. See, Shannon cat don't do like you. Her name is Gracie. She don't do all that. She's like, what's that got to do with me?
Oh, here it is. My chef Shannon. Oh wow, 87 subscribers. Okay. Boy, they going up. My
It's
subscribers.
going
Yeah.
up. It's going up. Keep doing. Listen, Shannon. I know you got to be. I saw the one I saw was a full video. Put them shorts up there, man. Put the shorts up.
Yeah. Oh, make shorts out of them and put them. Yeah, cut like That
Yeah,
way.
that's gonna get you
That's
the
right.
subscribers.
That's right. Make them lead. I forgot. Yeah, I got to get back on there. Make them lead them back to it to the short. They use the shorts to lead them to the full video. Yeah, I got it. I got to
Right.
get in there. I'm gonna finish working on my stuff, but my
Yeah.
time. Yeah,
But
I'm
the
getting back.
shorts will bring you. bring you subscribers.
Yeah, cause I'm killing on my regular shorts, but I need to make the shorts from the actual video and make them lead them back to it. Yeah.
There you
Mm-hmm.
go. There you go. There you
Yeah.
go. There you go. There you
I
go.
see people do it all the time because you see a clip playing, like, and you click on, then it send you to the full video. Yeah, I need to do that. Bring them, lure them to it, get them to come on in. But yeah, the one that's really taken off, I
Thank you,
know it's
sir.
the cookie dough Oreos. The one I had fun with those, but and the gas station. I need to get back doing some more of the gas station videos. So those they all going up, but the ones they really looking at is that cookie dough video Oreo and the gas station with Thornton's gas station pizza
Hmm.
review. So I've
Well,
been
you know the one I haven't put up, and I don't even know where the video is now. I'm like, oh my goodness.
yeah.
Remember the one I was telling you about when I went to go to Bucky's?
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Yeah.
I don't even know why I take video footage sometimes because I'm like, why don't you put it up? What you just saying of us to fill the phone up? See, that's the easy part is the footage. The
yeah.
hard part is the editing.
Yeah.
That takes time.
Yeah. You know what? What I'm gonna do is somebody was asking me. I told him. I think I told Patrick I'm gonna get this. What you call? I finally, how the people have the overhead camera views. Now I bought different stands with the arms and stuff, but I still really wasn't happy with it. But I actually saw this one. It's a tripod. It's got the articulating arm that articulates, and you can have it for like overhead views. And it's like a camera tripod, but the arm is built in. Let me find it on Amazon because this is the one I'm
Oh,
gonna get. Yeah, it's
okay.
like
So I'm gonna say, I have one, but I
yeah,
didn't want it to stand up. I wanted to connect it to my desk because
yeah.
that's where
Let's
I
see.
wanted to show what I was working on. And I have
Mhm.
a tripod, but the tripod, it was like it was stand,
Yeah.
so I couldn't really, without an arm, you can't really
Mm-hmm.
get the shot you're looking for. So I think I know what you're talking about.
Let's see the tripod.
But yeah, I love mine.
Here it is. I think this is it right here. Uh, we'll share it. Boom, 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 boom.
I'll be right with you. I just went up the stairs.
Let me see here. Share screen. All right, here it is. Let me see. So let me zoom in. Yeah, here it is. Newer, cause I got my lights from them too as well off Amazon. Newer, they're really good brand. I like them. They've been around for couple of years, but it's like a tripod, and it's got this arm that can use it for multiple angles for shooting video. And
Hmm.
this is perfect for like overhead shots on my camera because I have different other ways what I used to do with my camera. My other tripods, it didn't have this arm or nothing. I had to make different ways, but now this is actually an official one where it's made to do that. So when I start doing my cooking videos, you get I can have this actual tripod dedicated to that. I can have
Gotcha.
do the headshots when I'm cooking, like switch to the food and back to me because I really want to get in the groove where I'm really you see me cooking like on like Food Network. You see the camera cut back to me, then to the food, and to the stove or whatever. All the shots
Hmm.
still going back and forth. So yeah, just getting it all in place. But yeah, it's really nice. I saw this one, so this one because I saw a YouTuber, she was talking about it, and so yeah, this the brand I like, Newer. It's got so that's my next move. Get my hands on this tripod with the articulating on.
Okay, I'm coming.
Yep, it's gonna be fun. Mm-mm. Yep.
Okay, yeah. I see it.
Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, that'd be perfect for my iPhone. Hmm.
And see, that's what on a larger version, of course, that's what they use in actual studios. If they have that arm swinging back and forth up
Yeah,
over people.
The overhead shots, yeah, bird eyes view, over the counter, like where they cooking. Yeah, you see it cut to them, and then to what they're cooking, then back to them. Because I was talking to my buddy, I said, talking to my buddy at work, about doing a cooking, video with him. Maybe go to his house, whatever. I told him I could hook it up with different angles, like on him or whatever, multiple angles, mic him up, everything. I think it'd be fun to actually start doing it. Me be behind the scenes and filming somebody cooking, instead of me being in front of the camera, because I have more fun behind the scenes, setting up all the shots and doing it, recording
Mhm.
and edit. Yeah, that's where I'd rather be behind the scenes doing it, for somebody else. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. I got to get a video switcher too. Get the ATM, that Black Magic switcher. I want to get a switcher as well, which is well. I don't see how much Amazon got it for a Black Magic switcher. They might be on sale. Magic, because I come in contact with switches all the time. I know how to use them. Like they got the
Mhm.
rolling. I ain't getting that. So that one is like $300, 329. Oh, okay. The Pro Live Magic. Let's see here. Yeah, these switches. That's what, like, when these companies are coming in, like those conference rooms for video. Most of them
Mhm.
have the Black Magic switchers, to use for video, and like it's got
Mhm.
like four inputs for HDMI. You know, yeah, feature, yeah, four HDMI inputs, four camera multi view. So that way, like, I can have somebody, maybe I can have like Jennifer, I can show her how that switcher works. So like when I'm shooting my videos, I can just have all the cameras hooked up, and you can hook an external drive, solid state drive up to it, to record directly to it and hook it up and edit. You can record
Mhm.
directly to it from with the switcher, the footage live, and I can show her. So like if you see me, like, see my hands, I can tell her like when she can switch, like when you see action on my hands, or then switch back to me, teach her how to use
Okay.
that switcher and have somebody, behind her. But yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, this is what I want. hmm But Black Magic been around forever. See, there it is. It's got four HDMI inputs and one output, and that USB out is for the record onto your solid state drive or whatever. hmm You can plug microphones into it. hmm which is really nice. But yeah, that's the way I'm gonna do it. hmm That's the way. Oh yeah, like you can make. Oh, and the cool thing about this switch is it's got like downstream, upstream. Like you can do like on TV, like the weatherman. You can do like background, like green screen, like you reporting the news or the news or whatever, or the weather. You key in your backgrounds and stuff. I'm telling you, this thing is no joke. With the effects and stuff, transitions, everything. Yeah, but the rolling is what a lot of times some of the companies I know come through use that rolling. Them rollings are really expensive. They're a video switcher and also an audio mixer as well. And
Oh,
they like
all
four
in one.
they like yeah
Mhm.
4,000 $5,000 for rolling. But rolling been around forever. Like the big rolling. Let me see. Here's one. Here's like $3,000 rolling professional. Yeah, so it's like a that's just actual switcher. The one I'm seeing it's a switcher and it's an audio video switcher and an audio mixer soundboard all in one. Here we go. Like 2,600. Here we go. This is this rolling right here. See, you got the soundboard on the left and you got the switcher, video switcher on the right. Oh, those are really nice, you know. But and like it's got also in the back, it's also got for audio, you can plug your microphones in with the XLR, actual real professional mics you
Mhm.
can plug into the switcher as well, because since it has a mixer, yeah, hey, this is the way to do it. Yeah, have your full production, have your monitor, everything. And people use those robo cams too as well. A lot of time for shows, they have those
Mhm.
robo cams. But here's the back for the plug in your microphones with XLR. Oh, look,
Okay.
so one, it's got six inputs for HDMI and three.
Mm.
Wow, yeah, that's a lot. Audio output.
Well, you'll never run out.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, direct stream. Yeah, you can stream right to the internet stream. Yeah, USB stream, direct stream, connect a network device for live streaming. Video out 1 through 3. Feed various displays up to 3 displays out. Yeah, and video 1 through 6. That would come in handy for like anything, like setting up at a church or something, like a band. You can have like multiple angles with cameras and their microphones and stuff all in one into this board sound, board, this video
Mhm.
board. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Because that's how I learned about video switches when I volunteered for the church to run camera and stuff. I asked them guys, could I sit in there and watch them use those black magic switches and stuff. I was watching and listening to them, listening to the director, how he was calling the cues, and watching the guys, on standby, and they would, do their cue or whatever. I was watching them. I soaked
Mhm.
up a lot watching them guys. So now I'm ready. I need to get my own. I need to get back to messing with OBS. I like to download OBS on a laptop and play around with it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, see if it'll work out better on the computer, on the laptop than on my Mac. Like get you on there with a microphone or whatever. See, will it work out better on the computer, on the Windows than versus the Mac? 'Cause a lot of those
Okay.
streamers, they do it with a Windows computer or laptop, which I got. I got from Black Friday. I really like this gamer laptop I got. I
Mhm.
think it got Windows 11 on it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let me go back. Yep, just some things in the works. I'm working on trying to get magical moment. Let's see. Let me get you back on the screen. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. No wait. Mm-mm-mm-mm. It's a magical moment. Let me see here. Cancel. All right, here we go. There it is. All right. But yeah, I tell you what, I like the way this year is running. I think with this progress I'm making, I feel like it's definitely different than all the other years I've been doing videos and stuff. It's like I see something definitely different. The way it feels different, everything, my mindset, everything.
Okay.
Like the schedule I got. So,
Go for it.
yeah, yep, yep. But yeah, it's been fun. hmm It's a magical moment.
Oh,
I gotta make my
keep doing
thumbnail for
that.
the video tomorrow. I gotta drop it tomorrow and get home. I'll shoot my other video and do my Chef Shannon video. Get Jennifer to help me with that. Set that up. Oh yeah, I'm experimenting with my sublimation oven. I bought some tumblers so I can start. I experimented with one tumbler, so I'm gonna go back and do one a 20 ounce tumbler. And now so I can put my logos and stuff on it. Start filling up my Etsy shop and stuff. I got
Mhm.
set up. But yeah, I'm excited. 'Cause we did a test back a few days ago, so now I might try to get this test in before I go to bed. Because I told Jennifer I think it'd be cool taking her artwork and I'm gonna scan it and start putting her artwork on stuff. We can sell it, original artwork on those tumblers. People might like it on the Etsy shop. Get it rolling.
I agree.
Yeah, get the rolling. But yeah, I'm really excited about these tumblers because in this oven I can put tumblers in there, mugs in there. I did tell you I can do plates too as well, sublimation. I gotta buy this extra
I
accessory box.
remember.
That's gonna be fun doing customs for people, have their family pictures on plates or whatever. Christmas
Mhm.
time, do holiday stuff on there. I got so much stuff in there. Oh man, I can't wait. I keep telling people work is getting in my way for creativity, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff I'm gonna try to get done. I want to get the anniversary T-shirts done for my channel, the 10-year anniversary, and get some custom stickers made as well. hmm
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
yeah, it's like because I told Jennifer in the beginning when I started going in team build, Gio said you treat the it's a business, you treat it like a business, really take it serious, I said, yeah, no, I really see it more and more, like Gio said, because you see how she's doing it. Yeah, it's a business, yeah, because that's what YouTube is, a business, and like, so it's like a business, take it serious, if you're gonna do it, really do it, you know, do it. Just get out there and do it. Right or wrong, you're out there trying to make some kind of progress or whatever, just doing it. Get it done one way or another. But yep, magical moment. Yeah, I can't believe March is halfway through March already. April. This weather, I knew it. I couldn't trust this weather back on Sunday when I worked. It was all warm and everything. And then something told me still take my coat. When I got back out there, it was all freezing. I mean, it was hot like summertime. Next day, I knew it dropped to like 20 or 30. It's like, wait a minute, how did the temperature drop this? Yeah, this the weather. It's funny like that here. Just, uh,
Yep, it did the same thing here
yeah.
in the 30s. I think
Mhm. Yeah.
it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cold, but you know what? I was dressed so well for it today. It didn't even bother me.
That's good. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Yep.
But I knew old man Winter wasn't done. He said, "Oh, I'm not done yet."
Yeah. It's still March. Uh-uh.
Cause it got real. It was real comfortable here. It really was.
Mm-hmm. But I know what throws me off, even though it's still winter weather, but when it gets warm like that, it kind of throws me off, and then it goes back cold, that back and forth until it's actually consistent, staying warm. I don't, I don't like it. I don't like it. Mm-mm.
You don't like it?
Mm-mm. I can't stand. Can't stand it. No. But yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to go ahead and get off here because I'm slowing down, and I know time is real precious to me because I keep sitting here. I ain't gonna make it. I woke
I
up and oh no,
understand.
hopefully I better keep moving while I'm awake and get in bed or whatever because while I'm still awake because sitting here on this computer it's dangerous.
You're right. Dangerous.
I
All
told
right,
you,
sir.
all right.
Hmm?
I was
No,
saying
go ahead. Finish.
I told somebody I said I need to I try to give myself a time limit how much time to work on my stuff and then break and be done, so that way I'm not falling asleep at the computer and everything working because you know mhm. Give myself a time limit on here and then get off or whatever. But yeah. All right. So I appreciate you
Okay.
coming by. I appreciate it, Kim, coming in. Hmm.
Oh, absolutely. Anytime, Shannon. You know that.
Hmm.
Oh, boy. Well,
Yeah,
you have a good one.
you too. All right. So I appreciate Miss Kim Bling Bar coming in, Nola V2D coming in, Brighton Snyder coming in, Jack Thinsel coming in, of course, Colson's collection coming in, Brighton Snyder, I always said Brighton Snyder coming in, and Chance coming in. I appreciate everyone coming in. So, God willing, next week I'll make it back next Wednesday. We can do it again. And I guess when next week come, we'll be halfway to April, almost to April, getting closer to the warmer, getting to the spring, really getting there. Mm-hmm. All right, everyone. So,
Bye, y'all.
all right. Until next time, I see everybody. Be safe. Mm-hmm. Drive safe. Be safe going home or wherever you're at. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Shannon, I'm pressing.
Oh, I don't know. Kim said I'm pressing something. All right. All right, Kim. So, yeah, I'll see you next week. So, until next time, everybody, peace out. Boom, 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 boom. One, two, three, four, get down.